I figure it's worth talking about a little bit about how I constructed it. Of course, I went through a lot of iteration processes to get to here, but here's just some things that I ended up using as tools. First of all, these concentric rings, I made cylinders that were at the proper levels for each note, and then I could just take points and scale them down to the right height for the right note. So that's how I did that. Another thing I had was getting the timing to work with the cams. There's two cams, they're opposite each other, so I built these two little triangles to indicate those cams. And instead of trying to grab these each time and rotating them, I just animated them. So down here in the timeline, you can see I can drag the timeline and test where the notes are, and so that the cam and the note are going to line up. The top one is the note, that's the plunger part on the tweeter. This one is the actual tweeter that pushes the billows in to cause it to tweet. So they as you can see from this picture, they're not exactly aligned. So I just brought up, let's see if I still have it. I brought up a picture. I just stuck in an image. There's an image of cams. Let's visualize that. Let's see, turn off. What do I have in? So I've got some stuff in the way. Which one is this one? Oh, I guess that's gray. Where did that go? Oh, I guess this image is, I'll just delete it. There we go. There you can see the cams. Here's one cam right there, and here's the other. And then I'll click on the cam so you can see how they're aligned. Let's move this a bit. There. Anyway, I got them kind of aligned there. It worked out in the end when I was making it. So anyway, that was pretty complicated. I made a tweet part from another cam, so I duplicated just that part. I had to move the center out of the way so I could run the hole through all the parts. Yeah, I'm working in Maya just because I have experience in it and I have Maya on my machine. It's a very old copy. My computer's too old to run Fusion 360, so I don't have Fusion 360. And like I said, I'm just familiar with Maya. Alrighty. Yeah, and then I used Boolean to cut the center, the difference. So I had a cylinder, and I cut the center out for the hole. And all of these things were made to typed in numbers for their size, so they were kind of exactly the right size. I used the number of points around the outside. I used a number that made sense for cutting the notes up properly. If if I had some kind of prime number or something, it'd be hard to make everything time correctly. Anyway, so that's a little bit of where I ended up as I went through the process of making this cam. I don't know if that's helpful, but that's how I did it.